I'm at Hotel de Havilland here in Guernsey in the Channel Islands. Welcome along to my walk along, and in today's video I'm going to show you all around the outside of this hotel. So we're at St Peter Port, or just slightly on the outskirts of St Peter Port, on a hill, so we're quite high up here, and I'm going to show you some of the views. And we've got a restaurant here, then we're going to walk all the way down Havilland and end up at the bathing pools in St Peter Port. So we're going to see some really unique little cottages, and I've got to tell you, the locations of these houses and cottages are just beautiful. They're in a beautiful area, beautiful location around here. So I'm going to walk on down the hill and show you those. So I hope you enjoy the walk along. Hotel de Havilland can't be held responsible for vehicles, blah blah blah. It's a bit standard, isn't it? So this little place here I want to show you, this is the Copenhagen Bar and Grill. Now I have actually eaten here and it's really nice. So if you ever stay at Hotel de Havilland, this is right in the car park, so on the premises. So you haven't got far to go, and you can, if you have a few alcoholic drinks, you can just walk back to your room, which is always handy. So they've got a really nice little seating area here, and I have actually sat out here in the summer when it's warm, and it is really pleasant. So I'm just going to walk through and show you now. There's not actually anyone here at the moment. I filmed this in April, so it's sort of a little bit on the chilly side still. So when I was here they lit that fire. It's a really nice atmosphere here. Even in the day, it's beautiful when the sun's out. It's not bad today, but you do have to wear a coat. And look at the views. So we're looking over St Peter Port towards Castle Cornet down there, and when the cruise ships are in, you can see the cruise ships. So look at these houses. There's a mixture of little houses, cottages. So I'm going to walk down there towards that area, right the way down. There's a road there, so I'm going to head back and head on down the road. And as usual, by the way, if you are new to this channel and you've never visited here before, this channel is all about what it's like to live on the island of Guernsey. I live here and I do walk-alongs and drive-alongs, showing off all the nice places in Guernsey. So if you are interested in finding more about Guernsey and what it's like to live here, you can subscribe to the channel. As usual, if you do like this video, you can always let me know by giving it a thumbs up. Okay, off we go down the hill. So I'd much rather walk down the hill than up it. I have done both, and as you can imagine, it's far more pleasant walking down. As I walk down here, just take note of the unique little properties down here. It's in a lovely location, small little road, and some of the places, the views must be really nice. So I'm going to try and show you as best I can as I walk down. So we've got oncoming traffic, and of course there is parking on these roads. There's not a lot of room to pass, but if you have been to Guernsey, you'll know about the disc zones. If you haven't, then you can see there you can park here in this particular place for 5 hours. It's not paid parking, but you are only allowed to park for 5 hours within a designated time, and you put a little parking clock on your dashboard, so it's quite honest. This little place is nice. So you can see they're not huge places, they're quite small. Looks a bit like a cottage, I suppose. Really it's nice looking places. This place in front there is quite high up, so you can imagine the top windows have really stunning views, and it's just so peaceful around here. Very nice looking area, very well maintained as well. So I'm going to carry on walking down here. And eventually, I say, this takes you down just by the road towards the bathing pools. I want to show you a restaurant down there as well called Octopus. So it'll be on the way there. I'll show you best I can. You'll also see Havilland Bay as well, which is always nice. Yeah, look at that up there. Yeah, some nice properties, nice houses. Got the Guernsey granite. I walked up this earlier on and I had to have a rest when I got to the top. Sort of didn't realise how steep it was, this place. So I hope everyone's doing well. And as I usually say, if you have stayed at Hotel de Havilland, or indeed if you recognise anywhere I'm walking, if you have any stories, leave it in the comments below. I love reading about other people's experiences of Guernsey. Even if you're going to visit Guernsey soon, let me know where you're staying. That's quite a nice place there. These sort of places, I think they've probably been here for quite some time. Some of them, like they're not particularly new builds. They look like they may have been here for quite some time. Got a nice load of character. And obviously the speed limit's quite slow around here because of the roads. Right, let's head on down. That's quite a nice little place in there. Yeah, there's some really nice places. Right, let's head on down. So I would say it's about probably a 10 or 15 minute walk from Hotel de Havilland into St. Peter Port. At the end of this road it takes you slightly on the outskirts of St. Peter Port. If you wanted to get to the high street, it's probably another 10 minutes walk, I'd say. This just takes you just outside of it. I mean, we're still in St. Peter Port, but it's not in the high street. All around the Pollock, when around there, not the main bit. So you can see down there, you got the sea, and we got the islands in the distance, Jetu and Herm, and Havilland Bay there. I'll show you that in a minute. But it is a nice location. I'd just be mindful though, if you did come and stay in that hotel, that if you've got mobility issues or you're not fit, then walking up this hill would be probably a challenge. I wouldn't even bother. I mean, you can always get a taxi. You can get to it from the top as well, the other direction, which isn't quite as steep, but obviously you do still have to walk a little bit up a hill. But obviously, yeah, as I mentioned, you can get taxis and stuff, so it's not the end of the world. This place here, this granite building I'm just walking past on the left, I wasn't quite sure what it was. I thought it may have been a business, but I think it's flats, actually. I'll check in a minute. Again, not bad views out to sea. So I'm going to try and cross the road down here. It's quite busy. I might be waiting some time. I'm not sure. Let's see. There's a little sign here. Oh, here's apartments. Yeah, it's apartments. So they're quite nice. Very nice location. There's a guy hiding out the way there on the left. He obviously didn't want to be filmed. That's fair enough. Yeah, you can see if you look centre of the screen out to sea, Castle Corner, just in the distance. Right, is anyone going to let me cross? Yeah, so if you wanted to carry on St. Peter Port, you'd carry on this way. If you kept walking, probably about 10 or 15 minutes, you'd get to the high street, the main little bit. Oh, someone's let me cross, that's nice. So we've got the scaffolding. So there's a bit of work going on. I don't really know what's going on, but you see the scaffolding on the left. Can you see what's going on? Might have a better look from the other side in a minute. Yeah, maybe doing some work to the wall or the slipway. Something's going on. As I head down here, I'm going to show you the restaurant I mentioned before. It's called Octopus, and I'd recommend it. Seafood, and I do other things as well from what I remember. I haven't eaten in there lately, but yeah, I seem to remember it's quite a busy place, and you can sit outside as well. They've got some seating area next to the sea. It's really nice. Right, let's just go and have a look, see if I can see what's going on with this scaffolding. Sorry about the wind noise if there's anything on the microphone. I found something there, look. Oh, I think it's maybe closed. What does this say? Yeah. Slipway's closed, so I won't go down there. But yeah, bit of work going on, bit of maintenance. So here's the Octopus restaurant. So if you fancy this place, this is good. There's the entrance. In you go there. I won't go in, obviously. Right, I'm going to head towards the bathing pools and show you these. Let's have a look. So there might be some nice, yeah, look, very nice views. Don't know if you can see, but down right by the shore there's some people swimming. I don't think you can see it, but I saw them before. How nice is that? Very peaceful. I feel like just sitting in the sun, actually. So I'm going to walk along the pavement, and also down here was the old aquarium as well. Information here. This zone, bit of information on parking. Always worth having a look at if you come down here in your car. Yeah, so the aquarium, Guernsey Aquarium, was at the end of this road. Well, it's been closed for some time. Due to, I think it's financial problems. It's been closed for a little while now, actually, which is a shame. The bathing pools down here have recently just been all renovated, by the way. They had a new fit out. You can go on the cliff path access, the Clarence battery steps. Yeah, so the bathing pools, they've had all new changing rooms, and they got done up a bit. I did a video actually purely on the bathing pools. I'll leave the link on the screen now, so you can click on that and it will show you a bit more in depth around the bathing pools. I think I had an ice cream and showed the cafe and all that as well, so you can have a look at that video later on if you want to. This is at the end of this road. It doesn't go anywhere, this road. You get to the end, you've got to turn around and come back. There's something here I want to show you. I vaguely remember what this is. Let's have a quick look on the wall here. Yeah, so this survey map was lost for over 150 years before being found during refurbishment. Before refurbishment, people constantly lost 150 years it was missing. Wow. So it might be interesting. It's quite a long time to have a survey missing, isn't it? Huh, interesting. I think this building here used to be the toilets, I think. I'll have a look around the other side in a minute. It's a tiny little building, isn't it? Right on the edge. Ladies. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's still operational at the moment. I don't know if they still are, the toilets, I'm not sure. I know there's definitely toilets further down, actually, at the bathing pools. Not sure on that one. Never tried getting in those. I don't want to try getting in the ladies. Alright, let's go in here. A bit of information. The rules. Pool safety. The Villette. A few things there. That's all pretty standard. And yeah, look at that. Not a bad place. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching as usual. Remember, click the screen if you want to watch another video. And don't forget to subscribe. Take care. See you next time.